value. All that live from value. When you hear that somebody say, that woman, she died, the other man, she didn't make any effort to preserve her life. She was thinking that God would protect her. It's not true. No, she didn't make direct effort. Whatever that God depended on to enthrone a man was produced by the man. Do you write on your paper? I said, whatever that God depended on to enthrone a man was produced by that man. Whatever that God depended on to preserve a man was produced by that man. Whatever that God depended on to prosper a man was produced by that man through a pattern. When pattern has made you strong, it gives you voice of command. Do you write on your paper? When pattern has made you strong, it gives you voice of command. I say God evaluates our life in pattern. He said, Hayden, please hear me. You know, I told you I'm going to be done by 4. Hear me. There is no other way for God to evaluate you. The difference between Moses and Aaron is that the pattern of life of Moses made him a god. The pattern of life of Aaron made him a prophet. There are patterns. And then, can you listen? God evaluates us in pattern. So when he evaluates you, what does he get? How does he describe you? And then someone said, I have a God that does not fail. If God does not fail, do you fail? Do you fail? God cares about the way you pattern. Listen, the difference between Jesus and John was pattern. When God called me as a preacher, I started learning pattern. But meanwhile, it was not learning pattern per se. I already know that I have a life. Because there's a difference between, there is a life I came with originally. And then there are some that I was learning. Or that I learned. But whatever I learned it from what I had originally. Originally speaking, there is a way I think that patterned my thought. I said in Galilee, when Ezekiel went to the valley of dry bone and made prophecy, the first thing that came out as bone joined to bone was a structure or pattern.